I'm out here at 733 South Hamilton Street in Williamston, and I'm going to show you around the house. But while I do that, I'm going to tell you some stories about Williamston itself and the surrounding areas, so you get a great idea of what Williamston and upstate South Carolina is like. And Williamston is a small town located between Anderson and Greenville. Those are going to be the two biggest cities around here. And Williamston's probably about 4,200 to 4,500 inside the city limits. Now, Williamston itself expands well outside of its city limits. It's a pretty large area. At one time, it was a proposed county for South Carolina. Never did happen, but I've seen the map. It's pretty cool. We're 45 minutes to an hour to get to some good mountains and to the national parks up there. Oconee is one that I frequent a lot. There is Stone Mountain. Nope, that's Georgia. Well, my old brain can't remember what the name of it is, but I used to go there a lot. Paris Mountain. Used to go there a lot. And Table Rock. So Table Rock is absolutely gorgeous, and I'm scared of heights. So it looks like you're looking over the end of the world, and there's Jones Gap up there, and there's Devil's Canyon or Devil's Kitchen. And when I was a kid, my mom and dad took me to the Devil's Kitchen with a bunch of their friends and all of us kids. And what did we do? We went out, we played, and I was terrified that the actual devil was going to come and get me. Yeah, that's what happens when you're raised in a Southern Baptist church. Anyway, so we're about an hour, like I said, from that area. It's a lot of fun. So if you want to spend a weekend up there, you can go hiking or camping. It's fantastic. You can trout fish up there too. I do that a lot. Burles Ford is a great place to go trout fishing and hiking. Also, close to here is, oh, I forgot to turn the light on in the laundry room. So Lake Hartwell is about 15 minutes from here, and it is a bass fishing lake. It's actually been on the Bass Pro circuit for several years now. Lots of people love going out there. My dad is one of those. I've done a few tournaments with him, not a whole lot. He worked for Michelin and retired several years ago, but he still fishes. You also have Lake Kiowee, which is a beautiful lake. And then you have Jocassee, which, God, it is my favorite. I love going kayaking on Jocassee. The water is clear. I mean, it's just beautiful. A lot of people go scuba diving there. Something interesting about Jocassee, well, and Hartwell too, probably all of them actually, they used to be valleys, and they were flooded for electricity. And in Jocassee, there's actually a place you can dive. I think it's about 300 and some odd feet. You can dive down there and see old graves. Hartwell, when they flooded that area, flooded a small town as well. That's what I was told. And in that flooding, I do know that whenever we are in a severe drought, you can see an old bridge. It'll come up. It was in the paper back in, I think, 2014, 2015, somewhere around there. We had a pretty bad drought, and the bridge showed up because Hartwell went down so low. So, I said, we're located 20 minutes Anderson to Greenville, which is the biggest places. Then you're about an hour and a half from Charlotte, and you're about 2 hours and 25 minutes from downtown Atlanta. And from Columbia, which is where I love to go for football seasons because I'm a Carolina Gamecock fan, it's probably about an hour and a half from here, 90 miles. I get there in about an hour and a half on the weekends. If you are not from South Carolina, I would expect you to pull for South Carolina when you moved here, and not the upstate team, which is only about 30 minutes from this location, and that is Clemson University. Not my favorite place. Longtime rivals, especially in my family. So this neighborhood, it is back behind you. You can kind of see some houses back there. It's a circle called Camilla Circle. It's Davenport subdivision, or Oakwood subdivision. And this particular property, although it is part of it, there's no HOA. There are no city taxes here, which is nice, so you don't have to double pay for county and city. There are also, you can have chickens here. And we have a lot of people wanting chickens. Anywho, that's a little bit about this area where I grew up. Oh, one thing you might want to know, 2 other towns located very close to here. They're within 2 miles. It's Pelzer and West Pelzer. And when I get a house listed there, I will showcase those and talk about them. There's a lot of little fun things to do in those small towns as well. So if you're interested in this one, give me a call at 864-940-1690, or you can DM me here, send me a message. Doesn't matter, however you want to get in touch, that's fine. You guys have a great day.